Hello everyone, welcome to Elliott Wave Forex.com YouTube channel. This is Henry and today is Tuesday, February 21st. The time is around 3:30 a.m. GMT. So today we are looking at the chart of the DAX here. This is a 30 minutes chart, short term. We can see right here we have ended with 1 in the minor degree at 15,660 and currently doing a wave 2 pullback. Now with 1, of course, subdivision should be in 5 waves, so you can see in the wave 5 here ended here, and then so it subdivides into smaller and smaller degree here, but it should be 5 waves up ending with 1 here. And now looking for a 3 pullback, or in this case it's a 7 swing. So we have this ABC, which is your first 3 waves, and then you got a correction higher, the X, which almost breaks to the high, but it did not. And then now looking for another corrective structure. You can see 3 swings pullback here, up, and then possibly doing another 3 swings pullback. So overall, this is a 7 swing structure, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this will be in the potential target zone from the move down, assuming it really can continue to go lower. Now this view here, by the way, is not confirmed yet until it breaks below this previous low, right? But that's what we are calling for now. We are calling for further weakness, and the next support zone is going to be 14,964, 15,219 for the DAX, and then from here we could finish with 2, and then we can either go to new high again, or from here we can see a 3 ways rally, at least something like this. Okay, so overall then, based on this view, this is bullish, right? This is by no means calling for a bearish view or anything like that. It is bullish, and if we can really go down, and this will be in the next support zone for the DAX. Now zooming out to get a little bit more ideas about where we are in the higher time frame, let me copy the one here in the daily time frame. So the one here is over here. So basically what we're doing now is we're doing with 2, and then once with 2 is finished, we can potentially go higher again. Now a couple of things first, and you notice here that since we bottom in September 2022, we continue to rally and make a high sequence, right? And if I just do a simple projection, now from here, this is the main sort of swing, right? The main swing. So this can be counted as one swing because it looks to be one cycle, the same cycle. And then this is another cycle, right? So you can see right here. So we got a sequence of a higher high, and the 100% extension is 16,571, which is not yet reached. Now for those of you that will, suggest that can we count this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, for example? Well, I guess nothing is impossible, but if you look at the distribution of the rally, it looks like it is a different cycle, right? So you can see if I zoom out this, I go down to the 4-hour time frame here. Now you can see this move down is, if you try to find this move down in the RSI, that will be in the equivalent move down here, right? Now it's not perfect from the exact peak, but I'm looking at the more or less around the same area and from the high to the lows. Now you can see this extent of this pullback here. It doesn't look like a wave 4 to me. For example, if you look at the RSI again, this 9/2022 is probably equivalent to this one here, right? So you wouldn't try to label this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 just like you're trying to label 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So that's why I think this is a connector, because this cycle here, this move down or this cycle, seems to be a different cycle than this one. So we cannot call this a wave 4, or less likely to be wave 4. So I think the idea then is this move up here, you can call this like a wave 1 or wave A, and this is a wave B or wave 2 because it looks impulsive. Then you have a new high again, which has not reached the 100%. So now we are looking for a pullback, but then because the cycle or the sequence from September 2022 still remains kind of bullish for now. The pullback should continue to find support, therefore, in 3711 against this low in December 2022, right? So December 2022 will be the base low from the bullish view, and then any pullback from this point on is going to continue to find support against this low. Now, the pullback is correcting this cycle from December. So because it is correcting the cycle from December, so of course it has more space to correct, right? So the short term is the one that can change, in the sense that this pullback here may not necessarily end with 2 right away. For example, it could be ending another W here, rally, and then do another 3 swings down. Now that really doesn't change the idea that it is still remains to be favored to be going higher against this low December 2022, because we got a bullish sequence. But for now, we're calling the aggressive view, so calling for another leg down to end this wave 2, and then from there we can then resume higher again, and this will be the next support zone for the DAX. Alright, so if you do want to get more regular updates on the DAX or any other indices, Forex, commodities, and cryptos, feel free to check our service. We have 14 days trial, and you can find the link in the description of the YouTube video. So I'll see you all again next time, and have a nice day, everyone.